So I've been thinking a lot about endings today, and well, let me just give you a rundown about the whole point of this video. So basically, to give some context, I am graduating college in December, and hold on, let me fix that a little bit. And it's just one of those things that I like to think about because it's another ending of life. Like, once you graduate high school, you put that phase behind you. Then you move on to the next phase, which for some people is college, for some people it's just other things like life, when you just jump straight into life. But, you know, obviously, if I'm making this video about college, it means I devoted 3 to 4 years of my life to a university, and now that is going to be over very soon. And I don't know, it was one of those days where I'm like, okay, so time is winding down. How do I make the most out of being here? How do I remember most things? And that was just being there, being in the place. So since I'm graduating in December and everything is weird right now, and definitely campus is pretty empty, what I wanted to do today was travel to the most pivotal and most important places on campus and sort of tell the story of like some major events that could have happened there that sort of make my college experience what it is. I think today's a nice day because it's one of those rainy days and there's not much commotion, so I can freely walk around with a camera and people won't think I'm super weird. But whatever, we're doing that today. Right now though, I'm going to pick up my book bag that I left at one of my friend's house yesterday when I forgot it when I Ubered back. But yeah, so endings. It's gonna be the theme of my life for at least the next 2 months or something like that. So we'll see. So the first location right now I can't really get out because it's sort of drizzling and I don't want the camera to get wet, but it's Stanford Circle. It's pretty much what everyone sees the first time they arrive on campus. And the first time I got to school was sometime, I think, before fall 2017, because I had applied for fall 2017. I didn't get in, unfortunately, that one time. I did get in spring 2018, so the semester after that I joined as a transfer student. But this brings me back a lot because it's almost like the perfect first scene of a play. It's the admission, it's the start. And that's where I would come here to give my financial aid papers, and pretty much just begin somewhere so I can actually start classes. So this is Stanford Circle. This building right here is the admissions office, and pretty obvious, that is where you go to get admitted, or where you send your paperwork to get admitted. But this is the first thing you see when you get to campus. No matter who you are, it's probably the first place you're going for directions, for orientation, or whatever. So that was the same deal for me. And I don't know, this place is just, it's like the first chapter. It's just where stories begin. And to be honest with you, it's not like I had the most amazing college experience ever, but I did have a good one. And this place is just I remember when the first time I came here, everything just felt so different. The atmosphere was completely new. The people just seemed very foreign in a way, because most people that come here are not from Miami. And I don't think I've ever talked about it on the vlog, but I am from Miami. So I'm used to the majority of people being Hispanic from where I'm from. And that's not the case here. So this was an introduction to a brand new world in a sense, and the Stanford Circle in the admissions office is just a reminder of where I once was and where so many are now. And I don't know, it's a good closer, I guess. So this is the infamous U statue. Obviously it's pretty much like the heart of campus, and to me, I don't even want to touch it that much, because you know why? Although everyone knows it and everyone has taken a picture of it, I have never taken a picture with or around this statue. I'm gonna save that for graduation, for whenever I get the chance, because I think it'll be more symbolic if I save that experience for my last day. And I don't have many stories. I honestly don't have many stories about this one. Some pretty funny ones that are probably not child friendly, if I would say so, but don't think too much into it. Either way, let's continue. But yeah, U statue, heart of campus, and symbolic. So this giant building right behind me is actually the library. The Richter is the official name of the library. And I don't know, I guess to me it's just, trust me, I never really used the library. Although I should have. It has a lot of great resources, but that's not the point. It's just like the first time I did go inside of it, I was just amazed. I was like, no fucking way. This library has like 7 floors. Each of the floors it gets quieter the more you go up. And that's pretty insane to me. Just everyone can have a space to really study. And I know a lot of campuses offer that, but to me it was sort of very different, very academical in a sense. It's like academics come first. Sometimes. That really wasn't the case, as I learned at the University of Miami, which I'm lying, because I don't know, there's just a stigma that says that a lot of things here revolve around sports. And I think that could be true, but also very false, because we do have great academic programs, so never put past that. But either way, library. So in this green field right here that you see in front, sort of where I was standing, on Wednesdays, pre-COVID obviously, they would have farmers markets. And I would always go get avocado and chips before class, my first couple semesters, and a fire-ass strawberry juice. And that just brings me back to so many memories of just getting out of class or going to class on Wednesdays. Just give yourself a little treat in the middle of the week, because fuck, it's important. And that's Richter Library, and this green field right here is pretty much that. So this beautiful tree that's right behind me, right there, is actually one of the most beautiful things ever that I just love looking at. And to be honest, I sometimes forget it exists. It's pretty much a wonderful blend of like color and nature. And to be honest, I wish one day I get the chance to just lay down under it and listen to music and chill out for a second. I always forget to. Maybe next Sunday, if the grass isn't wet and I can just take an hour to myself, I'll do it, because why not? Yeah, one of the most beautiful things about campus for sure. Always thought that to myself. So I don't even know where to begin with this building. This is Dooley Memorial, and okay, so here in this building, the things that come to mind are challenges, I would say. Definitely challenges. One time, I had an Italian professor who taught a class in this building, and he was the nicest guy. Boom, dies midway through the semester. I was just like, fuck, as a person that never really experiences death, that one wasn't even too close, but it really just sucked. It really just sucked. And also, all the classes that are taught here are not film related, so coming here was like a different world. It was like the real world of where everyone studies like those random like philosophy classes or the English classes. So it was like a mixture of all of campus being here, so you never knew who you could run into or like what could happen. But also, right next to me is the Bill Cosford Cinema. And there, my second semester here, we put on a production of High School Musical. And that was my first theater show ever. And that to me screams scary, and just jumping in and seeing what you like. And I don't regret the experience at all. I actually met some really cool people, and I have some fond memories of doing that show, but it was really scary. It was definitely very scary to just jump into that world of theater, especially at such like it was a process, but this building means a lot because I have so many great memories. And also, Rocky Horror Picture Show also happens in that same cinema where they use the stage that's right in front of the screen for Rocky, and also as High School Musical. But Rocky brings back so many good memories because honestly, it's like one of my favorite. There's an ant on the camera. Okay, Rocky is one of my favorite things of just the year. Something that I look forward to every October. I'm just like, okay, Rocky Horror Picture Show is a must. And I saw a flyer today that they're doing it this year, but it's not going to be in here. It's going to be outside. So I'm kind of skeptical about how it is, but it was always so fun and symbolic to be here in October because of Rocky. But anyways, let's continue. So look how interesting this machine is. So I guess it uses your Kane card, which is your college card for the University of Miami, and uses the credits that you have there. And it's literally a touchscreen of just options. And for some I don't want Cheez-Its. And for some reason, they don't have any beverages. Do better. Awesome. So this is the School of Communications courtyard, as the lights just turn on right behind me. It's almost like it was on cue. But either way, this building and this courtyard are very, very significant for so many reasons. Probably one of the most important places ever to me as of right now, because it was in this place that I grew my passion for film, TV, just art, literature. I learned so much through my classes and my professors and my peers and the people who really care about teaching. So many of my influences were met in this building or because of the people in this building. So I love the School of Comm. Honestly, so many memories in this little courtyard, and so many memories of my early semesters just finding out like who I could talk to about things that I'm interested in, and that was just through class, through ideas, through projects, through little sets that I got invited to play and to act and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I think anyone's school of like where they major in is definitely significant, but spending so much time here and thinking about all the people that have come and gone, it's kind of sad. And yeah, I don't know, man. I think School of Comm is one of my favorite things. It has to be one of my favorite things of campus. And I'm gonna miss it. Truly, I really will miss it. So I think that's gonna conclude this little segment of my time here at UM. Honestly, there's still two major places that are missing, and I want to save those for a full video because they are pretty significant due to the experiences I had in those places and what they did and how they shaped me and how I see people and the world. So I'll definitely make a video on that before December. But to conclude, appreciate what you have every single day, to be honest with you. I think going here was such a blessing for my career, for my wants, for my interest, for the people I've met. So really appreciate where you are and just try to go for those opportunities. Try to reach for the best things for yourself. It's okay to be selfish sometimes, as long as you look for those opportunities to succeed and to better yourself in whatever way you can. I guess that's where I'll leave it. And to the people who see this that I met here at the comm school, or to the people who see this that I met here at UM, I really do appreciate every single one of you, to be honest. Everyone has taught me so many different things, and I'm getting emotional even though I graduate in like December. Well, I mean, it's already like about to be the end of October, but you know what I mean. thanks to everyone that has contributed to the experience so far. I'll see you in those next 2 videos. 2 very important places. But either way, thank you guys. Listen to the podcast. Be safe. Wear a mask. And deuces.